Welcome to Ron on the Grill. Good to see you, man. Let's get straight into the business of making this beautiful, delicious, made from scratch smoked chili that we about to do right now. So the first thing we gonna do is dice up one whole onion and one whole bell pepper. Let's go. Now it is time to assemble all the ingredients that are gonna go into this homemade chili. Now one note right here before we get going, you're gonna see me putting these onions and bell peppers into the pan uncooked. I definitely recommend sauteing your onions and bell peppers. Now the bell peppers will get soft while it's cooking, but the onions, they stayed crunchy. It was delicious, but them onions was crunching, man. So saute your onions and bell peppers, all right? In addition to the onions and bell peppers, you're gonna need 2 cans of Rotel chili fixins, 1 can of ranch style beans. I also added some black beans later. You're also gonna need some garlic for this recipe. I had some fresh garlic cloves on hand, so I went ahead and used those, but you can use garlic however you have it. You're gonna need some chili powder, some cumin, and some paprika. I also added some broth into the mix just to keep everything from drying out while it's on the grill. Beef broth would have definitely been better, but all I had was chicken, so I put that in there. So once I started getting everything all stirred up, I realized that it was still a little bit too thick for me, so I went ahead and added some pasta sauce that I had on hand since I didn't have any tomato sauce. All right, so we got all the ingredients combined and stirred up, so let's go ahead and set that aside and turn our attention to the ground beef. This is the step where this recipe gets its name, over the top chili. Because instead of breaking the ground beef up and browning it in a skillet, we're gonna be smoking it on a cooling rack over the top of our pan of chili. You'll see what I mean in a minute. So I got 2 pounds of ground beef here, and the first thing I wanna do is flatten it out as much as I can. And the whole reason that I'm flattening it out is to create more surface area for the smoke to stick to. So next thing, I'm just gonna hit it with some salt and pepper. I already have plenty of seasonings inside of my chili, so I'm just gonna do salt and pepper on this thing on both sides. And then I'm gonna carefully pick the whole thing up and put it on the top of my cooling rack. Then we're gonna sit that whole thing on top of my pan of chili. And what's gonna happen is, as it's smoking, it's gonna start cooking and releasing its juices, and those juices will start to fall down into the chili and give it some beef flavor. All right, everything is ready to go out to the smoker now, so we're gonna take it out here just like this, put it on. All right, it's been about an hour and my ground beef is looking good. It's taking on some color. I can tell that it's just about done. So now it's time to start breaking it up so we can put it inside of the chili to cook the rest of the way. Now that we have the ground beef incorporated into the chili, we're gonna let the whole thing marinate and cook out here for another 30 minutes, then we'll come check. Back out to the grill, y'all, and as you can tell by the color, this cook is done. It smells and looks amazing. I took a taste, and the taste is off the chain as well. So now there's nothing left to do but bring it inside and let it cool, but man, take a look at this chili. I hope you'll try this recipe, man. If you do, make sure you come back and let me know what you think about it. Let me know how it turned out. Thanks for hanging out with me one more time. It's Ron on the Grill.